Okay, are we streaming? Are we good? We got the kilobytes going. Do we have the YouTubes going? I'm going to switch it to live chat so that it's not... There it is. Switch it to the live chat so that it's not, freaking, whatever it is, the top chat, which I never understood the point of top chat. But, whatevers. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Streaming Minecraft, where today we show off the creative side of PS2 Freak. I'm trying to look at this thing because I completely forgot that I was starting a roof. And I think it looks pretty cool this way, so I think we're just going to keep doing what we were doing. And I guess kind of copy what we were doing with the police station and the fire station in the previous stream. Which, now that I think about it, it was kind of a crazy stream, to be brutally honest. I mean, like, crazy in a sense that, not a lot of things happened, but, like, I kept having to do certain things. Like, I had to pause 3 times. 2 of those times, I think, were the bathroom, and then one of those times was Roomba Squirrel wanted to show me something. But, yeah. I'm going to be a lazy bum and keep that thing that I accidentally clicked up there. Because, it'll help me out in the long run, I feel. Just because. I almost wonder what Ryan Trahan would do if he started a creative world. Like, what would he build in the creative world? I mean, it wouldn't be as, impactful, I guess, as... the World 3000 that he's got going on. But, I don't know. I digress. Alright, so we did kind of the outline there. I'm trying to think... Because if we're going to build the roof, I don't want to go too crazy on the inside, if you know what I'm saying. I almost wonder if we want to do something like this. Like, do we want to do something like this? Where it just kind of looks like this? If you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, lads and lasses? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all do, and that's okay. That is just okay. Actually, that kind of looks weird. If I do it like that. So, never mind. We're just going to get rid of all this, even though I know there's an easier way to do it. I just feel like clicking. What if we did this? Can I get that? Actually, you know what? That might make more sense. Let's try that out. What is this? Stripped pale oak wood? Let's try that out. I'm going to try it out. Okay. Okay. If you know where that's from, post the comments below. Give this video a like. Because, hopefully everybody knows what that's from. See, stripped pale oak log. I'm thinking that's correct. I'm not exactly sure. Because I don't think the top of that pale oak wood. Oh gosh, what did I do? I put pale oak log in that. Actually, you know what? That kind of works. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now that I think about it. Why does it feel like, too, that, like I said the last episode, it literally feels like, this is freaking, the back rooms. Like, everything just feels like back rooms right now. Do we want to keep going with the roof, kind of like what we did with the police station and fire station, or do we just want to leave it like that? Because I'm kind of thinking we just leave it. Come to think of it, because it looks... I mean, it's pretty huge. And then... Yeah, I mean... I kind of like it like that. I think we'll leave it. Do we not finish the other side here? feel like we didn't finish the other side. Yeah, we didn't finish the other side. Take me on the other side. Gotta do a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference there. I'm still kind of upset about the fact that there was a show that came on way back when. It's called The Good Place. If anybody knows what The Good Place is, if you know what I'm talking about. Does that look good? Do we want to keep it like that? I don't know. I feel like it actually looks pretty good. Looks like there's some kind of flair there. Although I'm sure somebody will probably say, PS2 Freak, you need to get rid of it. It looks terrible. Alright, well, the store is complete, and we've been streaming for about 6 minutes now, which is fantastic. I don't know why I feel like I should assume that the store was built in like 6 minutes when it actually was not. It was built in way more than that. The next question is, do we want to do what we did like in the police station and have little logs going across here? And I kind of think maybe not. Because I don't think... Let's see, lantern. Let's get the lanterns going on, because I do like me some lanterns. Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need, you know... What am I trying to say? I don't think we need beams going across. I don't think we need that. Bam, bam, bam. Kind of every other one there. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm liking that for the front of the store. I am liking that for the front. I think we should do the same thing with the back. Same thing with the back. Every other wooden pillar should be the back. You know, as I was away from doing the stream, I was thinking about what kind of a like crazy secret could happen, or like what kind of crazy thing could happen on this. What if we put in one of these pillars, like, the ability to put the creaking heart? Like, wouldn't that be neat? I almost feel like that'd be really cool. And then you, like, find the heart somewhere, and you just, like, put it on one of the pillars here, and then all of a sudden he comes to life and terrorizes you in the mall, destroys the whole entire mall. Actually, no, I'm going to turn griefing off. So technically he's not going to terrorize anything. Because I feel like if he did, I mean, you'd have a hole like right here, or wherever it is that I would put it, and then you'd have, you know, maybe he would do something to the wood here, or the wood, what am I talking about? The wall, the brick wall. And then it's like, well, now, you know, maybe this side's going to be the void, and now you have a hole to the void, and it's like, well, what do you do then? And then he falls down into the pit. I mean, look at this. There's like endless pit right there, you know? So I kind of don't want that. I also don't want creepers and stuff to explode and all that in here. But, alright, so I'm trying to remember what I did in the last times that I built a store. So this is going to be the inn. This is going to be the entrance. This is going to be the exit, and I feel like we want a sign. Ooh, you know, we could use chains and stuff to kind of, you know, make things all nice and stuff. Does the copper bulb do anything? I mean, it's an obvious question. I mean, what do you do with it? What do you do with the copper bulb? Let's see. Wax weathered, glowstone, shroom light. I don't even know how you get these frog lights in the actual game. Aren't they like a part of the Nether or something? I really have no idea. We could put these pots in there. Conduit is obviously for something else. Trying to think. Oh, these are random paintings, which we could, you know. We're going to do one of these out here, I think. Or can we? I don't think we can, come to think of it. Yeah, no. Because we don't have a thing to put it on. Oh, we can put it there. Interesting. Country store. Just gonna leave a country store. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, country store. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. For now, I'm going to call it country store. I probably could call it something else, and then Xbox tells me that I can get points, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. Let's do a Pale Oak sign. So we'll put have a nice day. There we go. I could put thanks for coming, but I'm not going to do that. There's an inside joke with the thanks for coming, but I'm not going to fully explain it right now because I'm trying to think of how I do want armor stands in here. That's for sure. How do I want to do suspicious gravel? Ooh, beehive. I'm not going to put that in my store though. Why would I put a beehive in my store? That would make no sense. Okay, so what I was actually thinking was if I put that's not what I want to do. What are they called? Slabs. There we go. What I was thinking throughout the store is that I could put like random shelves, you know, and then have say like a slab kind of like right here, you know, a slab right there, and then we could put a chest on it, and that's how you know, get your items, is that there's like a chest, and I don't know, something kind of crazy like that. Although I don't know, it doesn't really, for some reason it just doesn't feel right, you know. Doesn't feel right for some reason. Can I do? Oh, I can do that, right? And I can still, yeah. There we go. There we go. Why am I thinking this doesn't feel right when clearly I can do this? I'm a silly little PS2 freak. I'm a silly little PS2. He doesn't know how to play Minecraft 'cause he's a silly little PS2. Random song of randomness. And then maybe we could have like a slab here, and then chest could go right there. You know, because these are gonna. This is not the like the inventory or whatever, the back part of the warehouse or whatever. This is where you buy stuff. I mean, you're not going to buy anything because this is all going to be pretty much it's all going to be pretty much empty, if you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. Then we're going to have torches lighting up pretty much all of these things, because we need some light in this section here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, I think it looks pretty good. Almost looks like it's kind of going into the ground on some of these, which is interesting to me. We're going to put the slab back there. Yeah, I'm liking this, y'all. I'm liking this a lot. Some of these just have a random... Okay, that just looks... That looks unnatural. That looks very unnatural. So natural. So unnatural. To be honest, I kind of don't like the fact that like you can't put any torches on top of the slabs, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in the chests quite yet. Because again, like I just kind of want to get like the concept down for a lot of these, and then see where we can take it from there, type of thing, you know. Because later I want to add in more things. Actually, I don't even know how I feel about that. I'm probably not going to use it. You know what? I'm going to put a chest up here. We're just going to have that like that. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I think I'm liking this type of style here. Because you got, you know, random chests everywhere. Not each shelf has a chest. Maybe we put a couple of armor stands over here because maybe this is like your, I don't know, your changing thing or whatever. You can buy stuff, you know, kind of like a typical mall or typical store. Can you put this on top of this? You cannot. Okay. But yeah, you're going to have maybe not that. Well, yeah, we'll keep those there for now. And then you've got this going on over here. I really want to build a cash register right here, I'm thinking. So you kind of come over here. I forget how I did the cash register when I was originally doing this in the, let's see, gate. I think you need a gate. And then, what is it, a fence? So you put that there. You could put a gate there, fence there, so that way the cash register is like this. And then you can come out that way, and then this is how they leave. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like this. So you come to the register, bibbity boppity boo, and then you come this way, and then actually, let's see. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense, PS2 freak. Oops. I feel like I'm pulling a Ryan Trahan now. You know, with his auto farm and such. Alright, so you got the counter here, right? You're going to have a cash register person stand right here. Hello, welcome to the store, blah, blah, blah. They can exit this way. You're going to go this way to leave. And then the exit, or the entrance, I should say. And then you just leave that way. Does that make any sense? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it's not going to matter. But Dude Man's going to be here, and then you're going to go that way. I don't know. I'm kind of getting Bass Pro Shop vibes now. Even though this isn't really... Oh, maybe I should kind of build this like a Bass Pro Shop. So, for those of you who've never been to Bass Pro or have never heard of Bass Pro, basically, at least the one that's nearby me, you come in, but like there's like a greeting table right here, and they literally are like, "Hey, welcome to Bass Pro. What can we help you find?" And you pretty much are like, "Well, I would like to find A, B, and C." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, you got to go over here and do this," and yada, yada, yada. And then you go through literally like one of those like things that you see at like an amusement park, one of those like counting gates or whatever, and it's like, whoa, you know. Okay, actually I should not have done that because it's gonna confuse people. So if we, what am I doing? Hang on. Okay. So you purchase your stuff here. You come over here. You leave over here. But then you can't go. I don't think I have enough room. I may have to move this over a couple of things. Whoops. The heck did I? Oh. Yeah, I may have to move this over a little bit. Oh my gosh. Why am I freaking clicking on the wrong thing? Sheesh. All right. Okay. So what you do, we're just going to do this. So you come in this way, right? And then you're greeted by somebody who's here, but clearly there's no one here because nobody freaking, I don't know. So then you have a gate, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna make this like Bass Pro. We're gonna make this essentially the Backrooms Bass Pro. So you come in here, you got people saying hello, and then they're like, "Okay, cool," and then they let you through. And I guess we'll just put like a random thing here. I don't know. There we go. So now the people who work can sit and they can tell you where to go. And then you can come through there and then you explore the thing. Bass Pro in a nutshell. And then but see, now I gotta put a counter. Actually, you know what? No, I want to do that, right? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah. Boop, boop. Actually, no. Never mind. I was going to say, what do I have going on over here? But those are tables. Okay, so you have the checkout counter here. And then I'm going to put that there. And then we'll put the gate right here. So the checkout person's right here. And they can come out this way. And then you pay right here. And then you leave going this way. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. I don't know. Although there is a part of me that kind of wants to put like something like this. So you can't leave until you pay. So then you come over here and out you go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now this makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. All right, so you got your cashier right here. You pay right there. And then the person works is right there. And there you go. Sweet. We got a little Bass Pro shop going on here. I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. All right, well, we'll figure out more things, I guess, later. Because I'm not really in the mood to do more of that stuff. Because, like, over here, obviously, we didn't do much of anything. Except for build stuff in there. So there you go. Oh, wait a minute. I also had an idea, too. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Okay. Well, that works. Okay, so I am reminiscing about what am I reminiscing about? I don't even know what the heck I'm reminiscing about. So if any of y'all have been to Kroger or have heard of the store called Kroger, they have this like random section of the store where the manager and stuff are. And it's kind of like up on a high ceiling type thing, I feel. And so I kind of, when I was thinking about this, I kind of want to do something to that effect and make like a little manager's kind of floor. And I think what I want to do, and make kind of like a conference room too. So I think this is, 3 high. I think this will do. So we'll have like, I guess maybe, I don't know. This is where you go. This is where the doors are going to be. You come in here. Actually, I may expand it further, but I think I want to stop it maybe right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop it like right here. So you've got this whole random section here. This may be the manager's office, and then it goes into the conference room for like interviews and such. Yeah, I like that. I like the concept. So then you have, I don't know. Yeah, no, this is gonna be the conference room over here. I'm trying to think of how long I want to extend it to. Maybe to there. And then, so we don't want something that's like overwhelming. Boom. So something like that. So this will be the conference room here. You kind of have to go, I almost feel like you shouldn't have to go through the boss's office to get to the conference room. So maybe like the boss can have, ooh, you know what? He can have a little room right here. Although probably not too close to the window. Let's see. So let's say the conference room is right here. Got a big kind of conference room going on here, which you can look out and see what's going on. Actually, no, that'll be the boss's room. Boss's room is going to be right here. And we're going to have a door to the boss's room. Right about here. So this will be the boss's door. So I guess you could have like a waiting area right here. So you come on in over here. You got a little waiting area. The boss is going to be like right here. And he's going to watch his employees from right here. So this will be like walled in. And then you have a conference room all right here, which is going to be walled in as well. So yeah, I think that will totally work. And then I kind of want an open concept, though. I don't want to put... but this might scroll up something over here. Will it? No. I don't think so. The people can still come in there, and then you just come in this way. And then I guess the pillars kind of tell you, hey, this way to this thing, and et cetera, et cetera. So, also in Bass Pro Shop, they have a restaurant, and it's a really good restaurant. Actually, I've never eaten there, so I don't know why I'm saying that it's a good restaurant, but it looks like it could be a good restaurant. So maybe this little section here could be that kind of a restaurant, and then the rest of it is the store. I think that'd be an interesting concept. Pretty interesting of a concept for sure. And then right here is going to be where the door is. Ooh, and you know what? You would have to find the... Oh, okay. You know what? You would have to... So, an objective could be in this game, or in this level that I am building here. You have to find the key to get into the boss's room. But it's going to be locked down there, and then you've got to find like another key. Because, yeah. I think that's a perfect idea. I really like that idea. I think we're going to roll with it. I think that's going to be the thing. And then the conference room's right here. Like I said, go into the conference room there. You got the boss's room over here. Waiting area over here. Yeah, I'm liking this already. You kind of bonk your head on that, which is fine. Yeah, this is a great concept going on here. I just need to remember this for the next time that I, play. Alright, well, we've got the general gist of the area there. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I kind of want to extend the city. Kind of want to make about 3 or 4 blocks. And in order to do that... Oops, I don't know why I put that there. I guess because I, had it selected. Actually, I'm going to move these two. What was I going to say? So I kind of want to extend this main drag right here. I'm not sure how far I want to do it because I'm not sure how many blocks I'm going to have, but I basically want to build a decent amount of homes in this place. And, I would say a restaurant. I would say we should put a restaurant in this place too, because, Bass Pro Shops over there kind of has one already, but we need the competition. We need the real good food, So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Actually, yeah. I was gonna say if we just do this, I can start the sidewalk here, at least for now. So this is smooth stone. Okay, so boom. Wow, we're really far out. I mean, not extremely far out, but far out enough to where it's like, whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Minecraft smooth stone. Boom. Oh, it's 100 blocks. Maybe like 104. I guess, yeah. I was going to say, I guess that's probably long enough for like a city block. Smooth stone. Boom. All right, so we got our sidewalk going on here. I'm I'm kind of thinking we might need to extend it like another 100 blocks because, in all honesty, this kind of seems really small to me. And I do want to build a lot of houses, and even a hospital too somewhere. Because a town has to have a hospital, otherwise you're going to have some sick villagers. And that's not good. We don't want sick villagers. Ugh. So if y'all are wondering, I'm trying to open up this trail mix that I got at Target. It's by Favorite Day. It's pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe it'll fuel me up. Okay, why does it look like on the map that, like, something is 3D? I don't know why. Wait. Oh! It's 3D because those are the armor stands. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so weird. I'm like, what's going on with my mall on the mini map? Let's put in the yellow strips here. So we do what? 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom. I wish that there was an easier way, but it's okay. We will be fine. We will get through this. We gotta get through this. We gotta get through this. We gotta take the mind off of it. Yeah, we gotta get through this. We gotta get through this. If you know what song that is, post in the comments below. Did I do this right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I did. It's a bumblebee. Wowee. Speaking of bumblebees, it is actually getting springtime here where I currently reside. Oh, wow, that's actually perfect. Look at that. And then we want black concrete, which I think I'm going to go back. No, I'm not. Never mind. Suddenly I want the trail mix again. Am I not... Hang on. Am I not looking? Apparently I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking correctly at the block. Bam, bam, bam. Minecraft black concrete. Yeah, 104 blocks. Look at that. And let's get some more Favorite Day s'mores trail mix. Gotta ingest that. You know, Ryan Trahan eats his Joyride candy. I eat my not sponsored candy. That isn't mine. I wish I owned Favorite Day. I probably would get rid of the high fructose corn syrup. And the soy. Good lord, there's so many freaking ingredients in this thing. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, soy lecithin. That's not good stuff. I'm just kind of glancing at the ingredients right now. All I see is like every other word is like soy lecithin. And I'm just like, bruh. What's up with that, bruh? Hexametaphosphate. Yummy. I mean, I don't see in the glazing over of the ingredients, I don't see any high fructose corn syrup, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I still think it should be like Ryan Trahan's candy, where they use all natural stuff. I think that'd be fantastic. Be great if they could do that. Minecraft black concrete. Boom chakalaka. We have a road. Hot diggity dog. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe where could the halfway... I'm looking at my building. I like how at a certain point the sign just disappears. It's kind of interesting. All right, I'm thinking, let's see. Where's the grass block? There's the grass block. I'm thinking we put the edge of, whoops, the edge of a thing there, the edge of a block, and then I'm thinking, actually that might be a little bit too wide because I feel like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Something like that. Could that work? Or is that too wide? Let's go all the way over to here. Minecraft grass block. 646 blocks. Does that look good? I think we could work with that. I think we could build a house there. And then maybe an apartment over here. Let's see. So we got the outer edge there. And then what we'll do is we will, let's see, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this will be yellow. So that's going to be a road right there. And then I was kind of thinking too, kind of like how what I have on this side. I think we have a road starting over here. So kind of along the edges, I want to build a road. And then in between them, if I can, build a road. And then we have, you know, bam, 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 yellow, bam, 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 something like that. Actually, bam, 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 bam. So we just have a road going this way. Beep, beep, beep. So we got, yeah, we got a nice little road going this way now. And then we're going to have a nice little road over here. Oops. That's a little bit too far there. I thought we were doing just fine, but apparently not. Put something like that. Actually, I may just extend it 1 iota. There we go. Boom. So we got a road going this way. And then at some point they will, of course, meet. Probably around that corner right there. But we got a section going on here, folks. We got a whole nice little thing going on here. We might be able to put 2 houses in that plot of land. Then probably the same thing over here. Actually, I may just put like 1 house right here, since we're going to have a road over here. You know? Of course, there's not a road over that way, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. Actually, we should do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, road, road, road. Yellow, yellow. Road, road. Road. Okay. So we got a road going that way. Got a road right there. Got a big road right there. And then we may as well come over here and start putting a road over here. So 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So road, that might be a little... No, I was going to say that might be a little bit too big, but that's not the case, I don't believe. least I don't think it is. What was I doing over here? Yeah, that's what we got going on over there. So, okay. Part of the road's going to have a wall on it, and that's totally fine. Oh, man, this is going to be a while. I'm not going to lie. Really feel like this is going to be a while. But you know what? That's fine. That's the whole point of building, is that it takes time, you know? Oh my god, did I lose something? I did not lose anything. Okay, good. I just threw back like 3 things of trail mix. Is there anything behind me? No. Okay. Alright. So, I'm thinking. If we do a grass block there, and then grass block there, and I know this is going to be, see, that's 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. So that's 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Plus 3, 9, 11. So that's 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should be equal to here. Or equal distant. And if it's not, we're off by a block. That's fine. Alright, this needs to go off because this is going to be where the road is. And then we need to do grass block. Boom. All the way over to here. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Minecraft grass block. Boom. 791 grass blocks have been inserted, which means we probably, we definitely did not do the middle of the road there, but that's okay. That is just fine. I have no issue with that, to be quite honest. Alright, so we're going to do kind of the same thing over here. We're going to make like a little section again. And we're going to go, actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. See if I can match it up. That should be matched. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so all this is going to go away. This is going to be a tiny plot compared to those 2 plots. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I have no concerns whatsoever. Whoever's going to live here is just going to have a tiny little acreage of land. But at least they got the fire department across the street from them. Grass block. Boom. Yeah, 341 blocks of grass. That's actually kind of sad. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Now we're gonna make something as big as this guy over here. But this guy is going to be not as big either as that. Oh, and somehow we got to get rid of... Oh, nuts. Actually, no. I think we're fine. Just going to get rid of that. And then we're going to come on over here. We're going to come on over here. This is probably dumb what I'm doing, come to think of it. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Oops. But it's fine. There we go. That clears the way for the road. Actually, no, it's not dumb. Because look, I can just come over here and then match it up with the block that's over here. Think smarter, not harder. There we go. And then we come on over here. And we try to match it up with this section over here. And we were one off. Look at that. And now we're going to have another plot of land to build a house. Wowee. Or maybe a school, or maybe a, I don't know, something. Library. Grass block. Boom. Look at that. We got 4 plots of land now, which is awesome. You know what? Maybe the school... I was going to say the school could be right here, but maybe... Maybe I might make this... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make it. Make it, take it, make it, take it. Although it looks kind of wide for it to be like a school. Or it could be like a college campus or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to plan on doing there. Alright, so let's extend this a little bit more. I think this will be the last part. Oops. This will be the last section of the road. Because I don't want it to go too crazy. Or too far, you know. And I think we are one off. There we go. And then I think the brick is probably going to go right about here too, because I'm thinking this is probably long enough, to be quite frank. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, ba, bam. Bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, bam. Ba, 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 bam, ba, bam. Oh, well, what has been going on in the life of PS2 Freak? Not much. Kind of getting a little worried about my health, to be brutally honest. I feel like I've been sitting for too long. Which either means that I'm getting weaker as time goes on, which means I'm getting dizzier, which means bad mojo is happening, or I'm just getting too old for this stuff. And maybe I just need to take a break. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm going to, though, because I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to take a break. Oops. I'm not ready for that yet. There we go. Let's come all the way down here. Minecraft. Black concrete. Boom. 112 this time. It's quite interesting to me. Yeah, no, I'm not planning on taking a break anytime soon. I'm not really doing a hiatus again. I like streaming a lot. And the project that I have with the book, you know, writing the book and such, just waiting on my mother to finish that off. Smooth stone. Just waiting on her to finish it up. And hopefully she will be done sometime a little bit after Easter, I'm thinking. But could be before Easter, could be after Easter. I have no idea. We'll see. We shall see what happens. And then, of course, it will be published. And then after I publish it officially, then I will scan some more stuff. Because I have a lot of people's pictures yet to scan. Which I know, people are probably thinking, PS2 Freak, what is wrong with you? Like, you've had all this time to do this. And you choose to do Minecraft instead of scanning people's stuff, blah, blah, blah. I get it. 110% get it. I don't know. I don't know what to say, to be brutally honest, except for I apologize. And I will work on it for sure. It's not like I'm going to abandon it or anything, because I'm not. So, oh man, this is going to be quite an interesting thing around here, I will say. This is where the wall is going to go, and I may as well put up the wall now if it is in this block section, which it is. So the wall is going to go right here. This is going to be the wall. So we're going to pretty much stop it right there. So I'm thinking probably like 2 more plots of land going that way. So we're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 plots of land. Could be different houses, could be different buildings, could be something unknown, something sporadic that comes to mind. Who knows? Oh, I really have no idea. So good, so delicious. Okay. I also just realized I put 2 extra things there. And that's fine. Let's get started on this section, shall we? Go ahead and build all of this. It's right about there. Same thing on this side. Go ahead and just build all this. Oops. Now, there is a part of me that's thinking if I should put like a manhole cover in the road, and I'm not exactly sure how to do that, quite frankly. Because I feel like that would just be, I don't know. It would look, I feel like it would look weird with my road, to be honest. I mean, I guess I could put maybe like a little, like a block or something, and make a manhole cover that way. And then we could have a sewer level beneath the road here. What in the world did I just do? What in the world did I just do? Hold up. For heaven's sake, bro. See, this is what I mean, folks. Like, my brain sometimes just is confusing to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. That is the road less traveled. What is this, smooth stone? Okay. Bam. We're going to come all the way down to here. Minecraft smooth stone. Boom. Yeah, so I guess going back to my health or whatever, I don't know when the last time was that I went to the doctor, and I probably should go to the doctor and get a physical checkup. Because recently, smooth stone, I've been having random moments of, like, I guess vertigo type stuff, and I have no idea what is causing it, other than I sit a lot for my job, and then of course I come home and sit for a long time, so not really doing a lot of activity. And I read up somewhere that if you don't move and you just sit, for a long time, you could cut off some circulation, which then leads to not a lot of blood flow going to the brain. And so you get dizzy spells every now and then. And I'm actually a little afraid of that, not going to lie, because quite frankly, I would like to, live for a good long while, preferably. So, yeah. I probably should go to the doctor at some point. Not sure when that's going to be. But if I do go at some point, I will let you all know. And hopefully nothing serious is going to come from it. But again, if it does, I will let you all know. Speaking of doctors, I actually am going to the dentist this Friday, which originally it was scheduled for a month from now. But something happened. Nothing bad. But yeah, they were just like, "Hey." So I called them this morning and they were just like, "Hey, we have an appointment open at this time. You want to do it?" And I'm like, "You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Why not?" It's not like I can just avoid the dentist, which I feel like I almost did several years ago, but after my original dentist retired. But yeah. Ba ba ba. Let's keep going. Of course, it doesn't help that I eat a lot of like sweets and stuff, like Oreos. And then, of course, if you're an OG PSD Freak fan, you've been around for a good while, you know that I like to drink energy drinks, which, of course, are not good for you. And quite frankly, I wish I had a Monster sponsorship, but at the same time, glad that I don't. Because if I had a Monster sponsorship, I probably would be drinking Monster nonstop every day, 24/7. And that's not good. That's not good for your heart. That's not good for your brain. It's not good for anything. Could be why I'm having these dizzy spells. So maybe I'm, getting, whatchamacallit, withdrawals. And the withdrawals are literally just, "Oh, you don't have enough energy, so we're going to make you feel dizzy. We're going to make you pay for the fact that you drank a lot of junk. A lot of crap that makes your brain go blah." Black concrete. Boom. There we go. Got that road pretty much done. Which means technically I could extend this wall here, but I'm not going to. Although I feel weird, like looking at it from this angle, I feel weird that there's not like a sidewalk right here. Even though there doesn't really need to be a sidewalk there, because again, I mean, this is an intersection here. So, I don't know. Sidewalk ends there, and then you don't see a sidewalk on that side, but you do see a sidewalk on this side, or at least you will, once I, get everything going here. Bum, 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 bum. Also, I gotta figure out how to make the intersection here. I'm gonna do this first. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think it's gonna stop right there. Stop right there, criminal scum. Is that correct? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, because there's the intersection right here. Oh, but see, I know what I did. There's like a blank one there, and then the yellow starts. Same thing on the other side. So this intersection is probably going to look weird. But I do fill in that little section here. So I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. PS2 Freak, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? Hey, man, I'm walking here. Something like that, I assume. I don't know what that singing is, but it's singing. Okay, we're just gonna make it look like that. Because squirrel it. This is gonna be an intersection. Or you could say a crosswalk, I guess. Technically. Technically, it's a crosswalk. But we don't have the signs and symbols for that. Oh. Am I actually eating the peanuts? I think I am. I can't tell because the peanuts taste like s'more. I mean, it does say on the bag, s'mores flavored peanuts. So, see, I say this as I'm talking about my health. PS2 Freak, you need to eat healthy. Black concrete. And then we come all the way over here. I also need to get a new lunchbox because my lunchbox is decimated with previous lunches. And I tried cleaning it last night. Did not work. Cleaning did not work. So, rip to my lunchbox. Technically, that lunchbox was supposed to be my mom's. Because I gave it to her, I think for, I don't know if it was her birthday or for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas. Because I think I took one of her flexible, whatchamacallits, flexible coolers. Black concrete. And I was like, you know what? I want to give my mom something special. And I feel like this particular lunchbox is going to be special to her because why not? And so I did. And then she's like, well, you can have it. And I'm just like, okay. See how it is, Mom. I see how it is, Mother. Boom. Smooth stone. Minecraft smooth stone. 39 blocks have been filled. Wowee. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like, PS2 Freak, you could just click. I'm just like, well, I guess. But I like to type. Plus my keyboard clicks. Because, I don't know, it just does. Alright, let's see. Boom, boom. Is that 3? That's 3. Okay. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom. Perfect. Look at that. Actually made it correctly. Wowee. Actually, no, I did not. Because, or wait. Yes, I did. What am I talking about? Going insane here. Black concrete. Minecraft black concrete. That was exactly 60 blocks. Wow. Counting with PS2 Freak. Oh, that is not what I want. I just messed up my whole flow. That messed up my whole flow. Minecraft black concrete. There we go. My nose is itchy for no reason. And look at that, folks. We got pretty decent thing going on here for once. Smooth stone. Minecraft smooth stone. Boom. And now we have our second official plot of land, which I think we can totally put a house there. Probably put 2 houses right here. We can definitely put a house right here. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. I'm super excited about this. Oh man. This is exquisite. Exquisitely fantastic. Look at this. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, sometimes I have headaches too. And they always seem to be focused on like my right temple. So if there are any like doctors in the chat, please tell me what's going on. Okay. Because I would really like to know what is going on with me. Because I really... if I knew what was going on with me, I would stop whatever it is that I'm doing. That is wrong. Black concrete. And I would just be like, all right, well, let's change our lifestyle, change our habits. And I will say this too, I also get extremely depressed. Black concrete. Like, while I'm having these dizzy spells, and it's no bueno. Like, it is bad. I've never felt this type of way before. And yeah, I've just never have. Minecraft smooth stone. There we go. But you gotta honestly, you gotta let go and let God do what feels right in your head, heart, and gut, and don't let the haters tell you what you can and cannot do in your life. We are here to have a positive human experience. We are here for a reason. And yeah. Smooth stone. We are here for a positive human experience. And... oh God, what did I do? Did I do this wrong, actually? Hold up. Did I seriously do this wrong? Actually, you know what? I think I did. Because I was trying to do that. So this is... oh my gosh. We're going to have... hold on. I'm thinking here. Okay, we're going to have a road coming in this way, right? And then... oh, shoot. I may have done goofed. Somehow, somewhere, and I think it's right here. Probably. You know what? I done goofed. Whoopsie daisies. It's okay. We can fix our mistake. We can learn from our mistake. We can learn from our failures. We don't have to let our failures define who we are. Because that's not what life's about. What life is about is doing what feels right in your head, heart, and guts. Having a positive human experience. Not letting the haters dictate your life. Tell you what you can and cannot do. Silly haters. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Boom. We're gonna go all the way over to here. Probably I'm doing this wrong. Smooth as stone. Nope. Did it right. Here we go. Okay, now this looks better. Okay, we fixed it. Alright. So that means at some point, if we want an intersection here, maybe we do? I don't know. Do we want an intersection here? Squirrel it. We're going to make an intersection there. Because why not? Because I said so, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. It has been determined by PS2 Freak that there must be an intersection right there. Kind of like there is right there. And yeah. That's how we're going to roll in the Shire. God, I'm looking at the mini-map and it just looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Because maybe we'll have like sewers underneath here. And then it's just going to be like, I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a maze underneath. And it will be amazing. Ha 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 ha. And then we'll get Hellish Monkey to go through the maze. Oh. And I'll just be like, yeah. Go through the maze. And be amazed at my maze. Okay. So we're going to have a long road over here. Which means we're probably going to have to build out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I guess we put a yellow thing there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, concrete doesn't go there. So, okay, this is going to be more tricky than I thought it would be. I don't know why it's more tricky. Probably because it is. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this in. And then something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's legit. That is legit. I think that's legit. There we go. So that's kind of like that road over there. And this is going to be this is going to be a long road going this way. Almost like how that is. And then there's like an intersection there. Yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I feel like it's a lot larger than the city that I've built before, as well as the city that TC and Hellish Monkey and I think Wark built for the PvP maps. I really have a feeling it's a lot larger. I'd have to look back, because it's been a while. Okay, so we want this, I think, to be an intersection, but it doesn't look like it will be. Or at least it's not going to be a proper one. And I think that's okay. Not going to lie. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But do I ever know what I'm doing? That is not what I wanted to do. Booba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Minecraft black concrete. Okay. I think my other thing too is like for my health and stuff, I really want to get more sleep. And I like going to bed after 10 o'clock. I think that's like the perfect time. 'Cause I feel better when I go to bed early. Like I wake up the next morning and I'm like, wow, I actually feel like I got a decent night's rest. And it's because I went to bed at 10 o'clock or 11 instead of 1 in the morning like sometimes I tend to do. And I think, not getting enough sleep is not good for the health. You also don't want to get like a ton of sleep either, like more than enough sleep. Because if you do that, then, well, you kind of ruin things. Just saying. Alright, this is not going to actually happen here, but we're just going to do this for the sake of my sanity. Okay. Whoops. So there we go. So that's our intersection there. Which I guess technically we could fill in. Because why not? Why not? Oh no. Why does this look weird? And wrong. Why does this look wrong? 3 blocks. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No, it's right, but for some reason my brain is misinterpreting this as wrong. And I'm not quite sure why. Black concrete. Black concrete. Black concrete. Boom. Theoretically, this is right. Okay, so now we've got this long stretch of road here. May as well just fill in. Because why the heck not? But yeah, I think the main point that I was trying to say earlier with sleep is like if you feel tired, like if you feel remotely tired, and you just don't want to do much of anything, but then it leads to like doom scrolling, you should probably go to bed. Like, seriously. Is this an intersection here? It is not. There we go. Boom. What is happening here? Why does it look like things are off? Things should not be off. It's probably because I have like an odd number or something. Alright, well let's just do this then, I guess. And then that can be like a crosswalk going over there, and this is like a semi-intersection. I have no idea. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Okay, so we stop there. And then we may as well just do this on this side, because that's what we did. The first side. There we go. Yeah, it's coming along, folks. It's coming along. I'm liking this. Wowee. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, man, that was like a... I don't know what that was. Actually, no, that was a soup burp. I had some soup earlier today. Craft black concrete. I had some potato soup. Kind of like in Minecraft. Minecraft has potato soup. But this potato soup was not suspicious or anything like that. It was delicious. Black concrete. Suspicious. Delicious. Fergalicious. Okay, well, that's a road. And it is complete now. And I am very happy. So this is a 2 thing here. We may as well just make it even as well. Bam, actually, wait. Bam. Oops. Bam, bam. Something like that. Something like this. But minus the yellow spot. I think. Right? And then the yellow spot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that beatboxing. I was going somewhere. But it definitely wasn't where I wanted to go. Alright, so now the question is, how far back do we want to go to make another plot? Because again, I kind of want to put the houses mainly over here and then have stores, or no, not a store, because we already have a store, like a school and a library over here. That's what we'll do. Bam, oops, bam, bam, bam. And then I think maybe we'll stop it right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop it right there, because I'm thinking we could put an intersection over here. So let's go ahead and go like this. Minecraft, black concrete, boom. You know, I didn't purposefully do this, but the fact that it says filled 66 blocks, we're 1 away from that magical number. And I'm not going to say the magical number because I don't think I should. And I don't want to. So, I win. Okay, let's make this an intersection, like a proper one. Do we want to do the whole, like, something like that type deal? And then we have sidewalk there. Sidewalk there. And then 1, 2, 3, wait. I guess if... How do we do this one? This one's a 2, but then this... Oh, this one's also a 2. I see. I see what is going down here. So we will do a 2. Because that's like bam, bam, bam. And then bam. Something like that. 2, 3. So 3 there, bam, 3 there, and then sidewalk. Okay, so something like that. So that's going to go all the way. So if we do this, all the way, all the way. Oh, God. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. If you know what that song is, post in the comments below. Let's just say Jacksepticeye is amazing. Okay, so that's that edge of this sidewalk. So if we just get rid of this, 3, 1, 2, 3, we will have something. I don't know what yet, but we will have something here. Okay, smooth stone. Boom. And then we're aiming for this smooth stone right here. Minecraft smooth stone. Boom. Hot diggity dog. Alright, now we can do the yellow. We can go move on from there, theoretically. Yeah, I may put a manhole cover in somewhere, or at least a couple of them. I just don't know where. No idea where yet. Could be on a random road somewhere. Oh, look at that. Is that... Yeah, that's even right there. Wowee. Shocky-ree. But you know what? That's fine, because look. Bam. 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 I mean, it's somewhat of a pattern. It's not a perfect pattern, but it is a pattern nonetheless, and I feel very proud that I did it. So there you go. Haters gonna hate. What can you do? Alright. Slash fill. Oh, for heaven's sake. How am I not looking at this block? How am I not bloody well looking at this bloody block in front of me? Black concrete. Boom. 111 blocks. Wowee. Alright, so let's do that again. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Minecraft black concrete. 111 blocks. Okay, so we got the beginnings of another plot right here. Which, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and fill this sucker in right now. Because why not? So we're going to do that. We're going to come all the way over here. Oh, this might actually be the wrong place to put that block. Minecraft grass block. 826 blocks. That is crazy. I think that's... Yeah, that's probably the widest... the widest plot that we have. Because then you have this random narrow plot over here. Which makes no sense, but who knows? I may put something there. I don't know what I'm going to put there, but I'm going to put something there. Probably a tiny house. I do really like this trail mix. See, there's a part of me now, though, that kind of wants to make a road going around. Because then there's going to be this road coming this way. And then there's going to be this road coming this way. And I don't want to build like a half... I don't know. Or, wait, okay. So if we do, let's say... Bam, 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 bam. Oh my gosh, there's going to be nothing in between here. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I had an idea. I had an idea, and I think it's going to be grand. And I think you all are going to like it. Because I think it's a pretty cool idea. So we'll have like a strip of grass right here, which is totally fine. But there are trees that we could potentially plant along here. And I think it will look pretty neat. There's like a line of trees going along this section here. I think it would look very intriguing, very interesting. Or maybe this could be like a highway going through here or something. I don't know. Could be a dumb idea. I have no idea. I have no earthly idea at all. But let's keep trucking over here, because we've got some more road to fill in. Smooth stone. No! There we go. Minecraft smooth stone. Boom. Got that section going. We're going to do some smooth stone on this side. Minecraft smooth stone. Bam. Look at that. Wowee. It's coming along, folks. It is coming along. And I am super happy about this. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And then you've got sidewalk going on here. So we've got another intersection there, which this is then going to lead to this road, which is going to technically, I guess, connect with over here. Yeah. We vibing up in this jank. We vibing up in this jank. Maybe this could be the highway. Or it could be like one of those, like, I don't know what you call them. One of those types of roads. That's a road. And it's a type of road that has roads. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about anymore. Alright, I'm assuming 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming this is where this is probably where this is going to go. Maybe? Potentially? I have no idea. Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh wait, something's off about this too. Look at this. What is going on here? What is with this road? It's not what we want. What was I thinking? Bop, 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 bop. Ha ha. There we go. Okay, so now I was going to say now we can start filling in the section, but we got to put the yellow concrete in the middle here. Bop, 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 bop. It's a bop. All right, is this... No, this road doesn't break. Okay. Just keeps going. All right. So, bop, 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 bop. Yeah, something like that. And then, let's see. So we'll do something like this. 2, 3. Fill. We come all the way over to here. We fill. Minecraft black concrete. Bada bing, bada boom. And then there. Go all the way over to here. Minecraft black concrete. Bam. Okay. So this is now this road. I'm trying to think here. So I guess I could probably fill in this section here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I think this... Doesn't this sidewalk line up with that? Pretty sure it does. Figure it out here in a second. Minecraft smooth stone. Yes, it does. Okay. We've got an intersection here, and then the road goes all the way to there. Okay. Now, let's see. Black concrete. There. All the way to here. Oops. Bam. We do that on this side. Concrete. Bam. All right, we got another road. Look at that. And then we have an intersection here, which is nice. And then this is going to cross over into that road that's going to come over this way. But for now, we need to make this happen. Bam. Let me come over here to the smooth stone. Yeah, I'm just thinking back to the days when I used to do creative stuff, and back when I didn't know about the coding. This would be taking me forever. I probably would still be on the police station if it wasn't for the fact that I could just, type in fill. Like, that's freaking awesome. I am looking at the stupid block. Minecraft smooth stone. Sometimes I just don't understand this game. But I digress. Alright, we can actually put in a thing here now. A plot of land. Minecraft grass. Oh my god. Block. There we go. Decently sized plot of land, I feel. Could be a house, could be something else. We shall never know. Or maybe I will know. I don't know. But at least we got 6 plots, which is good. It's more than I was thinking we were going to accomplish. And then, of course, we've got this random strip of green that's going to go right here. But for now... this is interesting. Okay, so how many... Oh, it's the ear. It's the ear. So many body parts need to be scratched. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Okay, I would say grass blocks go there and then put a grass block there. Bam. Come all the way over to here. Oops, Minecraft grass block. And then I think this is going to be a sidewalk here. Sidewalk here. And then we could probably put grass block here. Sidewalk here. Bam, bam, bam. Grass block. Boom. So now we've got that strip of land right there, which is good. It's what we want. Although it is interesting now because this is starting to kind of form right here, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do a turn. Although if I look at this over here, clearly, you just keep going that way. Or should it matter? Let's see. Yeah, you just keep going that way. Okay. Okay, cool. Look at our store. It has many things. Bass Pro Shops in Minecraft. Makes no sense, but doesn't have to. Okay, so we're going to put 2 more things here. Because this is where we have that one part of the sidewalk. Boom. Wait, is that's lined up with this? Minecraft smooth stone. There we go. Okay. Now it looks better. Because we're going to have the road coming through here, and then there's going to be an intersection right here. Okay. Which means we need to do this on this side. Boom, chakalaka. Bam. Come over here. Bam. Minecraft smooth stone. Bam. Perfect. Beautiful. Lovely. I'm going to drink water. Oh. Water is good for you folks. You need it. Alright, so I'm thinking, what tree would look best here? Maybe a spruce. Could be a possibility. Dark oak. Cherry sapling would probably look nice. I don't know if it would grow there. But we'll place one there and then see if we can do it. Will it? Oh my god. Well, it grows, but the problem is it kind of, leans into the road, which isn't exactly what we want. But, yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of it. I hate to get rid of it because it looks nice, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like, yeah, probably not. Probably not. I'm sure there are probably people thinking, PSD Freak, you could totally put like flowers and bushes there. I'm kind of like, well, maybe. Maybe you could, but I want a tree. I want a tree. And that tree is probably going to have to be an oak. Or spruce. You know what? Let's try spruce. Let's try spruce. I'm going to spruce up the place. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? See, that looks nice. That looks nice. I like that. Let's do it. Let's give it... let's see. 1, 2, 3, bam. Let's do something like that. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. Is that enough? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. That should do it. That should do it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, that might have to be cut down a bit. Alright. Oh god, okay. I thought we were stuck in the tree for a second there. It's like, whoop. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now what do we have? Okay, okay. You know what? We can work with this. We can work with this. This is pretty darn good, I would have to say. I must say, this is pretty darn good, except for right here. This is, yeah, no. But yeah, look at that. We got nice, even trees of sapling, or of spruce. You know, you come on walking down, some of the limbs are in the way, but that, you know, that's typical, I feel. Although you may want to walk into the road here, which probably isn't good, but whatever. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this. This is nice. It's a nice little thing right here. Let's see, how do we start? 2 away. And then this is 1 away. But yeah, I guess we could do it like that. That, and then we do 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 3. Ooh, it's gonna be on the edge there. That's okay. Let's see what happens. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. See what happens here. People are probably going to be annoyed as they're driving because the tree's like right there and they're trying to look. You know? It's like one of those trees that are always in the way. Yeah, actually, not bad. It works. Look at that, dude. There's a nice little area here. Got some nice trees going on. I'm liking it. Although I'm sure, like, if people were to move into here and they were, like, seeing this random patch of tree, I don't know. I don't know what I would make of it. But then again, I mean, we've got this whole section over here that we still need to work on. We've got that whole section in my hands. We've got that whole section in my hands. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about anymore. Here. Yeah. Just keep it going there. What am I trying to accomplish here? Well, I guess some of these, the road is just going to keep going, which is fine. So, I guess we'll just kind of do this till we get to the one intersection, which is right about here. Yep. Right about there. And then I'm just going to do it this side too. I'm not going to do a fill command because I don't see the point. There we go. Oh, this is going to look sick, dude. It's going to look so sick. I'm freaking excited. Freaking excited, man. Freaking excited. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, sidewalk. Yeah, there we go. There we go, bro. Yep, bro. Super excited, bro. Alright, shouldn't be too much. 1 more. There we go. And then that will be this road, which will then, I guess we could let this road go that way instead of just curving around here. I mean, it only curves around over there because that's where the fire department is. And, I mean, how does it even look? I mean, yeah, this road's going that way. So you're going to have like a road that just goes that way. Which means who knows what could could have potentially have been there. And then the same thing, the road is going this way. It's just going straight that way, and this road just kind of stops here. The buck stops here. So, yeah, you got some nice trees out in the distance. I think it looks pretty cool, pretty nifty. Yeah. So far, so good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, I guess we could just make this road keep going that way for whatever reason. Because doesn't this road keep going that way? Yeah, this road does. This road keeps going that way. And I guess we could have that road constantly going that way, and then this road keeps going this way. So, I don't see why not. And I guess this road just stops. I don't know. Doesn't matter. City planning's weird. That's why I don't do it. That's why I am not a city planner. Actually, let's see. I think the wall is going to be right here. So if we keep going with the wall, yeah, this is going to have to go. Okay. So it just kind of goes right there. Pretty much. And then we just kind of go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the fill command here. /fill. Fill. Black. Oops. No. Concrete. Black Mambo. If y'all know that song, post in the comments below, because in all honesty, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Black Concrete. I have not heard that song in such a long time. It is insane how long it's been. Especially on the radio. But then again, I don't really listen to the radio that much anymore. Although I've been starting to listen to it more recently. 3, 1, 2, 3. Mainly because, I don't know, just feel like it now. I want to see what's on the radio, just to see what kind of music is coming out. Because I want to see what music is coming out, what kind of new music there is. And so far, not too shabby music's coming out, so keep it up, people. Keep it up. I may join you one day. More so in the techno realm than in the rock realm. But you never know. Black Concrete. You just never know. And then we do Minecraft. Black. Oh my gosh, concrete. Well, that's part of that road done. Looking pretty good, if I must say so myself. We're doing a twofer here. Okay. So if I was to do this. Bam, 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 bam. This is probably not... Yeah, this is not going to end the way I feel like I want it to end. So we're just going to have that one yellow thing there. Because we're coming on to like 2 intersections here. So for the sake of making things even, I guess? I don't know. Oh, and then of course we got to do this, right? And then... Why does it look crooked? Gosh, the black concrete is making my eyes think that it's like crooked when it's not. It's so weird. Such an optical illusion. Alright, well let's go ahead and fill this in. Slash fill. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Minecraft black concrete. Wowie. And I guess we could probably do the same thing over here too, since this is an empty square. Okay, hopefully I was looking at the right block, because if I wasn't, that'd be weird. Black concrete. Boom. Okay, cool. Looks like we've got pretty much that whole section there done. And I honestly would say this whole road right here. This whole road is done. I love it. Now we just got to drive down this road. Shouldn't be too bad. Bop, 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 bop. I think tomorrow, since there's nothing going on in the evening, I may try to clean up more of the man cave. Get things organized. Oh, look at that. Even Steven. Actually quite happy about that. But yeah, no, I want to get... I don't want the biome. Don't want the biome. I'm not trying to change the section of the map. Minecraft black concrete. Although at some point I probably will change it. The biome. We're not ready for that yet. Don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself. Minecraft black concrete. Boom. That should be everything there. Look at that. We have a whole road. Well, mostly. Mostly a whole road. We've got to fill in this whole section here. But, that being said, look at this. We've got 2/3 of a city done. In a matter of like 2 hours. Or just about 2 hours. Now we just got to fill in this whole section right here. And then start building. And I think we got ourselves a nice little section, or second section. Of course, here's the start area here. I really, really like what I did with the forest. Look at this place. This place is magical. What was that? Oh, I'm walking on the freaking... That's what's happening. I'm like, what is that random noise that I'm hearing in the background? Oh my god, this is going to be so cool. So you just come out of the house here, you know. Nice little library going on down here. It's practically your personal library, but you live upstairs. Got your armor here. You got your trusty sword and your shield. Then whatever items you want there. Nice little brewing stand. Couple of books here and there. Blast furnace going on. Nice little section here. You spawn there. That's your spawn. Come down. Look at all this lovely stuff here. Random enchantment table there. Then you come out. It's like, okay. What is this magical world out here? You wander around. I'm just glad that you can't see the buildings from the house here. I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, you can kind of see what's... It's like, what is that over there? Is that a roof? What is that? Is that another roof over there? That's a weird looking building right there. What is that? How do I get over there? Well, there's this hole right here. But what does it mean? It means that eventually you get to a city and it's like, wowee. Oh, there's the weird building that I was looking at. How interesting. Actually, I feel like that's kind of a cool transition, not gonna lie. Coming out of this like hole over here. And then you see these like tall buildings and stuff. Random houses. Just a random tree line in the distance. Although at some point I feel like eventually you're gonna see, so you can see some of the trees there. And then if you get let's say you get to the edge over here. Yeah, you're going to see some of the trees. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Kind of provides like a nice little background. Kind of, sort of, I guess. Yeah, at some point you're going to see trees, but then depending on your rendering distance, you may not see them. Yeah, no, I think it looks pretty dope, pretty nifty. And then over here, I mean, bunch of random trees. Bunch of random trees, don't you know? Okay, so we're pretty much done filling in this section here. I think it's time to figure out what we want over here. Now, I'm thinking we probably want maybe a school, maybe a church, maybe a library. I think that's probably what we want. So if anything, we don't have to have a nice and even grid pattern here. We don't have to have that, you know? We really don't. It's available to us, but we don't have to do it. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway, because I know there are some people out there who are probably going to be like, PS2 Freak, why don't you make stuff even in your place? You were telling us you were going to build with the rule of 5. And that's because, yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make it even, you know? Let's go ahead and make it even. There is a part of me that does kind of want to continue this like random section over here. But then again, maybe not. Because we're going to have a plot of land here. We're going to have a plot of land here. And then there'll be a plot of land right here, which could be big enough and wide enough for a school, a church, and a library. So, yeah. I don't see why we have to continue on with that little section there. So, yeah, I don't think we will. 'Cause Pengus. Alright, so I'm thinking let's go ahead and focus on this road here, even though we probably theoretically should focus on the road that's behind us, technically, or will be behind us. Because I feel like that would be a good stopping point in terms of, you know, where to go with how many yellow and black concrete blocks I'm doing. Because, yeah, I don't know. I want to make things as even as possible. So if they're not even, obviously it's going to be annoying. Right, let's keep going here. I'm going to keep putting out that. Then we're going to keep coming this way. And this might be about where we should stop, I think, with the, yeah. Something right there, I'm thinking. Let's see. Because we'd have that, and then it would be Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that's fine. Hellish Monkey is playing Marvel Rivals. A phrase that I never thought I would say, but I just said it. Gosh, that brings me back to like a year-ish ago when Marvel Rivals first came out. Can't believe it's been a whole freaking year. And I still haven't played that game. People are probably like, PS2 Freak, when are you going to play that game? And to that, I will say I don't know. Because I feel like the hype has kind of died down at this point. And, I mean, that's not really an excuse for not playing it. But, Smooth Stone. Yeah, again, it's not a real excuse for not playing it. I really should play it. Smooth Stone. Now that I have a bit more time than before. Boom. And then we go all the way down here. And boom. I think the reason why I haven't played it is because I was kind of waiting for Hellish Monkey to say, hey man, we should totally play this game. Let's play this game right meow. But at the time, I mean, don't get me wrong, Hellish Monkey did like the game. But I feel like at the time he found out some kind of bad stuff with it, I think. And then that just kind of killed my interest in it. And so I was like, well, meh, But now that I see that he's playing it again, maybe I will actually partake and start streaming it. I will warn everybody, I am terrible at shooters, like multiplayer shooters. So don't expect me to be good, because I'm not going to be. Which is probably why I'm going to live stream it instead of doing like a let's play together. Or let's play. Because, yeah, I'm terrible at first-person shooter type things. Alright, well, we have another plot of land available to us. Not as large, I don't believe, as the lovely store here. But I'm thinking maybe we could put, I don't know, some kind of a... We have 3 options available to us. And it, actually, in a way, I kind of want to put like a plot of land where like there's a farm, So maybe that could be like Farmer Joe's house right here. And all he has to do to go to the Bass Pro Shop is just walk across the street. And he's right in the Bass Pro Shop. But yeah, no, I'm liking this. This is coming along, and I'm super stoked about it. Super happy. I'm sure a lot of you, though, are probably like, PS2 Freak, when are you going to go back to your regular world? And in all honesty, hopefully sometime soon. So I do kind of want to go back onto that. I've got a plan of action in my head that I'm brewing that I want to do once I get back into that section of Minecraft. Minecraft Smooth Stone. I want to... Ooh, we could do another plot of land right here. We could fill this plot of land in right now. But yeah, there are a lot of things that I want to do in that map. And the main priority, I think, is to try and get... Dang, 1,079 blocks. It's probably the biggest plot of land in this whole entire thing. It's crazy. Anywho, yeah, I think the number one important thing to do in that world is to hang on. Trying to think here as I'm doing this. Okay, so 1, 2. So we want probably 1, 1, 2. There we go. Something like that. But yeah, I want to get the villagers over to the second base because I want them to start doing their jobs in my base and then be protected in my base, especially while a pillager thing is potentially going to happen. But yeah, I want them to be protected, and then we got to mine a lot of materials for the base because I still need to I need to create or fix I need to finish up the second base, essentially finish building the second base. Minecraft black concrete. I need to finish building the second base because 1, 2, 3, because the second base needs to be finished, I feel. But I need the special stone blocks to be polished so that the floors and the roof can be done. And then I also want to get, like I said, the villagers to come into the base and set up shop and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so if we do... oh my. Minecraft smooth stone. I also had a lot of bread today at while I was eating soup. So it was like soup and bread, which was really good. The bread was extremely tasty, especially the garlic bread that was there. Oh man, so good. And then there was like a croissant there, which was delicious. And then cornbread, which I absolutely love. I love cornbread. I could eat that stuff till the cows come home. Oh my gosh. So tasty. If you have not had cornbread, you need to have it. Just saying. I don't care where you're from or what you do or anything like that. Like, y'all need to have cornbread. And you need to have it right now because, oh my gosh, so good. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to make an intersection here, but I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Something's not right here. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. We do want it like this. I think. Yeah. We do want it like this. All right, so we need one more section here. Why do I keep building on top of the blocks I already put down? Silly move by PS2 Freak. Silly move. Fill. Bam. And then we come over here. Bam, bam, bam. Minecraft. Black. Concrete. Yeah, so I wanna get the villagers over to the house. And then I want to... Oops. I want to finish the house up. I want to get all the animals over to the house. And I want to start breeding them in their respective pens. Oh gosh darn it. We're going to have to do this again, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to do that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to have to do this again. Wowee. Wowee. Shocky-ree. Okay. Fill. Bam. Fill. Bam. Minecraft. Black. Concrete. And then we keep going. Gosh, this is looking like really weird. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, build the base up, get the villagers in. I would say I could use some, like, packed ice, but of course I don't have a freaking Silk Touch pickaxe. And Lord only knows when I'm going to get one of those. If I get one of those. And I also want to get mending. I want to get like a ton of mending books so that I can put mending on a lot of stuff. Especially on my, am I going way too far? I'm going way too far. What am I doing? Going way too far. Yeah, this is the thing we want. Okay. So we want to go all the way over here. Oops. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'm going to have to connect this side over here too. Yada, 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 yada. But yeah, I want to get, special stone so that I can make the ceiling and the floors and the walls and all that sort of stuff. And then, which means we probably need to mine. Am I going the right way? I am. Probably need to mine a lot, so we're going to have to... I do kind of want to explore the other caves that I was working on. I want to explore them again. And kind of see, you know, how things go and what I find in there. Because honestly, like, that is probably going to be the best bet. Grass block. And finding diamonds and finding iron, all the fun stuff that we need. Because, yeah. So, get the villagers over, get blocks that, you know, are going to help us build the second base. Make the second base look really nice. And then I would say go into the nether. Try to find another fortress. Try to find netherite. And then get some netherite armor. You know, all the typical Minecraft stuff that you do. It's basically what I want to accomplish. Alright, so I'm thinking, since we have kind of a straight line going that way, we don't have to stop at each little intersection there. So if we just do this... Bam, and then we go all the way down to Flavortown, which is right here. Minecraft black concrete. Boom. 245 blocks that I don't have to deal with. And then we put a block there. Boom. Go all the way down to Flavortown again. Do the fill command. Black concrete. Bam. 245 blocks. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just about all of a road that is going to keep going that way. However, we need to make an intersection right here. Which means... Ooh, yeah, this road's going to keep going this way too, isn't it? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. So it's going to be something like that. And then we'll connect it this way. Boom. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. Minecraft black concrete. Boom. Boom chakalaka. The road that goes this way is now complete. And I am super stoked about that. Now it just looks like there's like a random highway that just starts right there. Kind of stops with over here. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. You know what? We're going to start from over here. Because that is there. Okay. Boom. Other than that, I think we got to do the trial caves. Just, you know, again, typical Minecraft stuff. Oops. But I definitely want to mine a ton. And then somehow bring the villagers over. I was listening and watching Ryan Trahan with World 3000 today. And it made me realize that I probably need to mine more gold. And I probably need to mine more redstone. And I didn't think that I would need to do that a ton. But if I'm going to have the carts that I want, or the rails, and I can't find them in mine shafts, then yeah, we're going to have to mine the heck out of redstone and gold. Which is kind of annoying to me, but at the same time, I'm like, well, just going to have to deal with it, you know? Minecraft black concrete. Boom. You know, I wish I did what Ryan Trahan did, which was pretty much like write down what he wants to accomplish. But I don't know. I didn't think about it at the time when I started it all those years ago, aka a year. So yeah, I just never thought about it. And then Ryan Trahan came out with his thing, and I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. And now I'm just like, well, so much for that, I guess. Well, we now have all the roads complete. All of the plots of land are now open, which means we can essentially put down the brick wall, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so flill. We're going to do flill. Whatever that means. Flill. I was going to say fill, but then my tongue got twisted. Minecraft brick wall. Look at that. A brick wall. That is all right here. And then we got to go all the way over there. How many things did I do at high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 1. Then we got to go all the way over here to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably could have just filled it from all the way over there, but I didn't because I'm a silly goose. Alright. Minecraft brick wall. 822 blocks. Look at that, man. This is looking super dope. We've got a big old wall coming around here. Big old wall going that way. Then we're going to have a wall around here. And then the wall is complete. And we just got to start building. That is all we need to do. It's just building houses. Brick wall. Boom. Look at that. We have ourselves a walled-in area, and for some reason, I'm now getting Serious Sam HD vibes, and I have no idea why. But this is now walled in, and I'm super happy. Look at the map. Look at the map. So cool. Okay, well, I think it's time to work on starting a house. And I think let's see. Where do I want to build? I'm trying to think too of like what wood I want to use. And maybe we should use spruce for everything, because I feel like it's probably the right thing to do. Actually, I don't want that. I want this. Alright, so Farmer Joe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Farmer Joe's going to have a modest house over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. 4, 5. Bam. Gonna have a modest house, and I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why that looks like it's not even, but it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. All right, this is gonna be Farmer Joe's house, right here. We are gonna build his house. This house is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice house. Maybe a 2-story house. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's gonna have something like this on the top. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what did I do? 5 and then bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 and then bam. Bam Margera. So he's gonna have a pretty tall house. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a really nice house. 4, 5. And he is going to like his house because I darn well said he would. And if he doesn't like his house, well, then he can move somewhere else. God dang it. I don't know. Oops. Farmer Joe. Farmer Joe. He's gonna have a really nice house. And he's gonna like it. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. This is gonna come along just nicely. If that's even a word. Which I don't think it is. I don't think it's a word. I'm a silly PS2 freak. Making up random words. Boom. And then he's got like a whole section here where he can farm. But the entrance to his house is going to be right here, because why not? Even though I feel like in a way it should be over here. Because, you know, store. Then again, maybe he doesn't want to look at the store. Maybe he wants to look at his neighbors and the education that his neighbors are getting and everything else good about this city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We be lacking. Oops. We be lacking this house. Boom chakalaka. I guess, yeah, I was going to say the question is, do we want to put a pillar here? But I guess we do. Makes it kind of simplistic, you know? Simplistic Farmer Joe and his simplistic house. He lives a very simplistic life. Of simplisticy. If that's even a word. Somebody comment in the comment section if it is a word. You know what? I feel like I'm building an apartment complex instead of a house for Farmer Joe. I don't know why. This just screams like apartment building. In fact, that was kind of my original concept was, you know, you have like apartments in here. But then I was like, let's not do that. You know? Say that we did. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Okay, what's a good lighting block that I could use? And where can I find the lighting blocks? Are they in here? Or are they somewhere else? And then what does a copper bulb do? So I want to know about that. So post in the comments below. Skulk sensor. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put that in my thing. Probably not until the very end if I do decide to do it. I don't see what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, redstone lamp I feel kind of makes the most sense. So we'll go ahead and put that in the center. Although switch. Is there not a switch anymore? Dark oak. Where's the spruce? Ah. Huh. Is there seriously no way that this thing like can I not? Is it? Okay, I'm kind of confused. I am confused, freak. Don't want a tripwire hook. A lever. That's what I want. I want a lever. There we go. Okay. So Farmer Joe's just gonna have to like go up or look up and be like, oh, there's my switch. Let me turn it off now. Save electricity. I kind of think that's a little dumb, but whatever. It's your house, man. Alright, spruce planks. From there to all the way over here. Minecraft spruce planks. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then, do we want to put, I was going to say, do we want to put spruce? Let's see. What options could potentially be available to us that are spruce? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm instead going to go into the blocks. And maybe we'll get brown terracotta for the outline here. How does that look? Does that look fine? Does that look good? Are we liking this? Are we not entertained? Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and put it all around here. And yeah. Oops. Boop, doop, 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 doop. And then, of course, we want to do this. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap, bap. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Oops. Le oops. Le oopsie poopsie. Oopsity poopsity. And oops. And boom. So now we've got where we want to put our windows, I think. Just gonna fill that in. Yeah, I think our windows are gonna go around it like that. So let's get some brown stained glass. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I approve of this. Here, here, here. Oh, you done goofed there, man. You gotta put the window pane on the right section there. Oh, you done goofed again, PS2 freak. What the heck is wrong with you? There we go. Get some more of that light in this house. Get the light in this house. I feel like this is gonna look kind of weird. I don't know why. Just feel like it is. Boopity boppity boo. Beep beep beep. Bop. 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 There appears to be a Roomba squirrel approaching me. She's very Roomba-y. Ooh, the squirrel has gotten off the Roomba. And now it's climbing all over me like a squirrel. Hello there. Alright, I think we're going to put a ladder. Or do I want a ladder? Maybe I want... Actually, you know what? I want stairs. I want some stairs. Some spruce stairs. This dark oak. Where's me spruce? There's me spruce. There's a spruce door, too. We're going to put you there. Might as well put the door here. Boom. Oh boy, it looks so exciting. It looks so plain Jane. I mean, it's... I don't know. I feel like I can hear Hellish Monkey now just going... cringing inside. PS2 freak, I taught you better than that, man. What the heck's wrong with you, man? Man, the heck, dog? What's going on with you, man? Let me... feel like I shouldn't be doing this. Really feel like I should not be doing this. Because now... You know what? Hang on. I have an idea. What if we just did one staircase, right? And then we just kind of went from there with the one staircase. see. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Oh, we're gonna bonk her head on this thing. Sacrifices must be made. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to cut through the freaking thing here. Okay, I guess we'll just go ahead and do like make the floor like this, you know, because why not? Although put that there. There we go. There we go. Staircase. We're gonna make it a room, because that's how we roll in the Shire. This is how we roll in the Shire. Holy cow, it's how we roll. Did I make a mistake? I think I may have. Yeah, I think I did. That's okay. We didn't want to look out that window anyway. I guess this could be like a closet over here. Like that random narrow corridor thing. Random closets. Ooh, closets. There we go. Then we just kind of go over here. Blah, blah, blah. Not exactly looking for the open concept, to be brutally honest. In terms of building, you know, stairs and stuff. I am actually getting kind of tired, not gonna lie, folks. I may just go to bed after I finish most of Farmer Joe's house here. Because it is past the sleepy time. So, yeah. Alright, let's see how this works here. Does that work? I really don't know. See, I think we're also going to have to put like a switch there too. Where the light is here. Does this work? I guess it kind of does. I mean, I was gonna say you're gonna bang your head against the wood there. Though maybe not. Yeah, there we go. That works better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this now. So you come up this way into the second floor. I would say this is probably going to be a room here. And then yeah, we'll just kind of we'll make this a room. And then kind of section it off here. And we'll make this area a room. Oops. There are no hallways in Farmer Joe's house. Only rooms that lead to rooms. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Alright, so we're going to do this. Boom, there's his door to the other room. And I guess we could theoretically build an attic. Then we'll just do that. Oh look, the light's on, yay! And then you come down here. The light is also on down here, which is nice. And yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, I think we're gonna, let's see. Let's make it one more high. There we go. Okay. Got ourselves a nice little section here. Actually, you know what? I think what I may do... I'm not completely on the floor. I was going to say we can make this like a little ladder thing going up here. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need a switch there. I think you could just turn on the switch from up here. And then who cares if the light is on or not up here. I feel like I got rid of my ladder, which clearly I did because it's not in my inventory. But here you go. You go all the way up here. You got this attic up here. Farmer Joe's got a nice little attic there, you know. In fact, I may do a slab for kind of the ceiling there. See if it works. It does! Yay! But now the question is, will it... Oh, what am I trying to ask? I have no idea what I'm trying to ask. Oops. Getting a little bit too far there. I guess the question to ask is, will the attic be, you know, can we put stuff in the attic? I guess is maybe the question I want to ask. And the answer is yes, you can put stuff in the attic, so that's a good thing. Do some more slabs over here. Do, bop, bop, bop. And then we'll go over here. Yeah, I guess since we're putting it on the top part of the block as I fall all the way down, we can easily put stuff up here. But then down here, we couldn't put like... Wait, could we put a torch there? No, because it's halfway. But it doesn't look halfway. Of course, it probably would if we, you know, put the terracotta and stuff on here. But come to think of it, I kind of don't want people to be looking out that way. So this section's going to be covered up. All right, so here is a room. Here is a room. Let's go ahead and put planks over here. There we go. Get some planks. Good old planks. We love some planks. Planking it up in Farmer Joe's house. My goodness. This actually looks quite interesting. For some reason we forgot planks here, so let's go ahead and put them there. And boom. Wow. That actually lights up the house pretty well. Not gonna lie. But I think I may put some torches in here just in case anyway. Gosh, this feels like really cozy in here. Like if Farmer Joe actually had a what am I trying to say? If he had like a fireplace, I think this would be like perfect. It's got a random closet in here. Don't know what's going to go on in here, but Just a random little closet there. Comes up here. We've got a room over here. And then a room over here. And then this is, I guess, a hallway type thing. Leads all the way up to the attic. Boom. Nice little attic there. Yeah, this is good. I'm liking this. Alright, so terracotta. This is going to be interesting. Because the slabs are going to make things look kind of weird. Alright, fill. We gotta go all the way up here. Minecraft brown terracotta. Boom. Then fill. Come down here. Bam, bam, bam. Minecraft brown terracotta. And we have a wall, ladies and gentlemen. Actually doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably where we could put like paintings and stuff over here. Farmer Joe does like to collect his paintings. My goodness. This house looks so tacky. Tacky house. It is so tacky. Tacky house. So much better than a mousy house. I don't know. This is what happens when PSD Free gets tired. Bam. Minecraft brown brown terracotta. That is not what we want. That is not what we want. Brown terracotta. Then we come around here. God dang it, why do I keep doing this? And then Minecraft brown terracotta. And then we do it again. Minecraft brown terracotta. Oh gosh darn it. And then boom. Brown terracotta. One more time. Yay. Oh my god. Oh Maggie. Brown terracotta. There we go. That is now finished. Of course, now the attic's going to look weird because you got the brown terracotta is like the base, and then you have this. But it's fine. It's whatever. This looks so terrible. Honestly, I'm not really worried about it too much. We'll do the aesthetics in a little bit here. Actually, we'll probably do them now. Doop, 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 doop. So we want to make the attic. That doesn't look too bad. Again, it reminds me a lot of oh, what does it remind me of? A lot of what we have been doing on this lovely place. Alright, let's do that. Oops. Does it look good still? think it looks fine. Although it does kind of suck that we have to, you know, kind of keep with this thing going. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. But, you know. It's going to look interesting on the outside of the house, that's for sure. Actually, not really, because this does kind of cover it up. So, alright, let's keep going with the stairs then. Do 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 do. No place I'd rather be. No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Whoops. I don't know why I keep clicking on the thing that I don't want to click on. God dang it, game. Oops. And there we go. You know what? If we use the slab, I almost feel like we'd have a... Yeah, I think Farmer Joe is satisfied with that. Alright, spruce slab. Let's slab it up. Slab it up. Fill. Fill Minecraft spruce slab. Spruce slap. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I freaking hate that. Okay. We're gonna delete this. Boom. Because for some reason, when you try to do the slabs on the top, the game will not let you do it. I never understood that in terms of like filling in. So now we got to do what we've done before, which is going around and round in squares. Round and round and round I go, even though it's squares. And boom. Yeah, not too shabby. I kind of like the attic. Interesting area there. Now I'm trying to think of what type of like lantern I could potentially use. Is it in building blocks or is it in... It's not in tools and utilities, is it? What am I don't know what I'm trying to do. Redstone blocks? No. Why do I suddenly feel like complete poo-poo? Blah, blah, blah. I love how they... I don't know why I find this fascinating, but I love how they now give you the piglin head. Like, what's that going to do? What the heck is a vault? What does that do? What does a vault do? Oh. I see. So the vault's going to give you anything that's in there, and you just gotta... Okay. I see. I see. It's like, what does the vault do? What is the point of that? It's, the point of it is, if you are in a trial place, you can stick a key in there. And it will give you whatever item it so chooses. Although I don't know where the key would be. Do I want a sea lantern or do I want a redstone lamp? You know what? I think I'm going to do a redstone lamp, and we already have that, so we can stick it right there. Have a lever that turns on the attic. There you go. Turns it off. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Trapdoor, spruce trapdoor. There we go. Boom. Boom chakalaka. And now we have 2 rooms over here. Farmer Joe's room can be right here. Door right there. Door right there. Got ourselves a nice little, I guess you could call this a hallway. Essentially. Let's get some torches here. Let's light up his house. Light it up even more. There we go. Get some torches. Oops. There we go. This place is lit now. Keep forgetting that I have slabs above me. That's a nice little room. This is another nice little room here. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we can go down here. It's going to be kind of dark in the stairwell, but that's fine. Door there. Door there leading to the mysterious closet. I love how, like, there's just 2 doors next to each other. I don't know why I find that entertaining. I just do. So there you go. Kind of a nice little closet there. If you want, so you can store stuff in there. And then you got the stairs going to the 2nd floor. Oh, yeah. And you got this nice little area here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I feel like it's a living room, you know, or maybe a kitchen. We'll see what happens. This is Farmer Joe's house. Farmer Joe. I think we will, once we finish with the outside decorations here, I think we'll call it a live stream. Because again, I'm getting really tired. There we go. Looks like it's missing something. And I feel like if I do this, it's probably going to make me think, yeah, we needed that. In fact, we needed that. So there you go. I needed that. Come around here. Oh my gosh, why do I keep clicking on the freaking stairs instead of on where I want to click on? Okay. Do the old PS2 Freak styles the house trick. This just looks weird to me. This whole section right here. Why is it blocked off? What's going on in there? Sleepy PS2 Freak. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I kind of like that. That is his house. Farmer Joe's house. And then he's gonna have his farm. Probably gonna have an animal farm over here. So there's gonna be like a little bit of a farm going on. You would think that this would be like a barn, but you know. Oh, for heaven's sake, AVG. Remind me next century to freaking kick you in the rear. Anywho. Yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to get spruce and then spruce gate. And I think we're going to put the animal pens over here. Let's see. Do I want to put... having a brain fart here. Brain farts. I'm trying to think of how Hellish Monkey did it with the farms. So I feel like this is wrong. Bam, bam, bam. Feel like this is wrong. But I guess it makes sense though, cause so if we do, oh, I don't have the grass block on. I don't have a grass block. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. What is happening? I don't know. There we go. Fill that in. Okay, and then we can come out this way, and then the animals can't go out, but we can put them in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. There we go. We're going to do that because then... Actually, do we want to put like a fence here like that? And then we just kind of come in like that? Maybe not. I have no idea. That's one animal farm there. I guess for the chickens... So we did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 by 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 by 5. So it's bam, bam, bam. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, block, block. Okay. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. 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 Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Something like that. Let me get rid of this. We fill it with dirt. My empire of dirt. I will go to bed soon as I'm done with my dirt. Okay, there we go. So we've got... Well, he wants... Let's see. Farmer Joe wants to do cows, sheep, chicken, and then... Oh, and pig. He wants to do pigs. That's right. How can we forget about the piggies? Can't forget about the piggies. What was this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bop. Bop, bop. 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 Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, after this, I'm going to call it a stream. Because like I said, I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy freak is getting sleepy. We'll go ahead and do one last one here. Boom. Where did we put the... Oh, we put the gates right there. I guess that makes sense. It is near his house. So I was going to say, if we put them like in the pathway here, like right here, probably would be fine, but I don't know. And then this whole section is going to be a farm. Alright, so let's get this out of here. Switch back to the dirt. Switch back to the dirt. And then, boom. There we go. That is his little animal farm there. Guess we could put torches on here, just so, you know, lightens this place up. Make sure no mobs spawn around here. Not that mobs would spawn around here. Or would they? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're good. In terms of that sort of stuff there. I guess the question now is... I guess we could theoretically start a farm here. Let's see. We'll make it... How many blocks away? That's 2 blocks away there, and then 2 blocks away there. Ooh, now we gotta find the center. I'm just gonna do this to find the center. Bop, 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 bop. So the center's right here. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Nice. Noise, noise, noise. That's not noise. That is not noise. Alright, so lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Kind of do this here. Don't know why I keep clicking on the block that I've already placed. I'm sure somebody's going to randomly explain to me why that's the case, but it's okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Bippity-boppity-boo. There we go. We'll just put this in like so. And then put this in like so, and bada bing bada boom. We can have a farm now. At least theoretically we can have a farm. Let's see. I need a composter. And we will put the composter right here. And I guess right over here. Kind of at the corner of the farm there. Yeah. That should do it. Then I think what I'm going to do is put you there, put you there. I'm going to make a fence around here. Just because I feel like I should. Kind of make it, I don't know, more of a natural thing, I guess. If that makes any sense. That's going to connect to that. That's going to connect to that. I believe we need to do this. We need to find a center here. And boop, and boop, and bippity boop, and schlippity bloop, and bloop, and gloop, and floop. So that gives us 2 spaces. We will do that. And then I'm trying to think if we want to kind of, I almost want to enclose this, but I feel like I think I know what to do. Put a gate right here. Actually, yeah. Put a gate right there. That way we can do this. Boom. So to get to Farmer Joe's house, you come through here. There's his house. Then he comes in this way for the farm. And then I guess he could theoretically, well, yeah, see, that wouldn't work. That would not work unless we did something like that. Yeah, that would make sense. So Farmer Joe comes in through here. There's his house. He can get to his farm this way. He's got the gate there. Nobody can come in through this way. So he comes in here. Actually, I may... nah. Yeah. So he comes in here. Walks around his farm. Sees that it's pretty good. Composts a little bit. Checks out his animals. You know. Typical farm things. And then I feel like... Whoops. That's a gate. That's a gate, PS2 Freak. He could do something like this. But then his farm... I guess we could just do something like this. Boom. There we go. That's Farmer Joe's house. It's mostly blocked in. Some random sections there that are not blocked in. Then this whole section around here that's not blocked in. But otherwise, it's got a nice little farm going. Got a little animal farm going. And yeah. You know what? Just for the final touch, I think what we're gonna... Good God, that freaking scared me. That freaking scared me, dude. I was not expecting that to happen. So we have that. Oh, we need seeds. Would that be in here? Obviously no, because that's all food. Tools and utilities. Okay. Where are the seeds at? Why am I having a brain fart here? Recovery compass, not worried about that. Okay, you know what? Seeds. Torchflower seeds, beetroot seeds. Yes, we want that. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of these for now. Beetroot. Don't really want melon, pumpkin, wheat. And then I guess we could do carrot. And potato. So we'll have all these things that we will grow. Of course, I need water. Cannot forget the water bucket. Splashy, splashy in the splash house. Boom. Okay, so now that should theoretically give us enough water to pretty much plant whatever we want here. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. I feel like I may be doing this wrong. But then again, what do I know? Just a lowly PS2 freak. Just a lowly PS2 freak. Bop, bop, bop. Put the wheat here. Oh, wowee. A seedy place. Hot diggity dog. And then beetroot seeds can go over here. Bam, bam, bam. Farmer Joe's gonna be busy, y'all. He's gonna be busy. Playing with the wheat, playing with the beetroot. Boom. Carrots and potatoes. There we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is his farm. Got a nice crop production going on. He's going to have some animals over there. And then, I don't know what else is going to happen, but yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I can't believe I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. Seems crazy to me, but we will continue this in the next stream. And I'm just so happy with the way this turned out. So freaking happy. Now I'm thinking about, I think houses and stuff are going to go right here. Very similar to Farmer Joe's house. Maybe different style. I don't know. But then, gonna have a church, gonna have school, maybe a hospital somewhere over here. Although, I don't know. The fire department could be part hospital as well. We shall see. Until then, folks, our crops are already growing. Look at this. Wowee. Till then, until then.